Hey now, what's going on? It's Jose Metal Ambassador Mangan here at Aftershock with Matt Pinfield. We're doing the hang here on Twitch, yeah! And we have just freshly arrived on their spacecraft, the international fucking, what are you, fucking moshers and fucking meddlers and destroyers of all fucking Earth, Gwar!
Yes! By the way, that was, how great did Jose sound doing that intro? You're the greatest. He rocks it. Isn't it great we get to hang out with Gwar, Jose? I mean, it's like we love these guys.
These guys don't hit planet Earth too often.
Yes.
But when they do, it's usually at a thing where they can slaughter the most amount of people.
That's right. We love the attention and a big rock and roll concert. Nothing like it. But of course, we can never get through the show without being attacked by our own enemies. So.
Yes. But I do love it, guys. And the new Dark Ages is the new album that came out in June, which is great. It was really cool. There's a lot of great songs on there, which I want to talk about.
Cool.
So let's talk about.
But first, introduce yourselves and what you do to the world.
Well, I am the Berserker Blothar of the rock band Gwar. I am the lead singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am Bustulus Maximus, lead guitar. I also play in the band Gwar.
And I'm Jizmak the Gusher, the drummer of Gwar.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I just wanted, before we get into talking about Gwar, the last time we had you guys here in Sacramento was a few years back, and both of you motherfucking guys participated in the Vinnie Paul tribute
Mouth for
we
War.
had, and you guys did Mouth for War. You guys tore it up, and I'm so appreciative of you guys doing it on the same day that you had your own show. You were like, we love Pantera, we're gonna do this for Vinnie and Dime. Thanks again, guys, for doing that.
That was a great experience.
Yeah,
Very happy to do it.
I never heard Mouth for War in the tuning of Gwar, but it sounded really sick.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, thanks for doing that, man.
You guys have been big fans. You obviously were big fans of theirs. Did you guys do shows with Pantera at all back in the day?
I don't think we did any gigs with Pantera while they were around. I know that we used to, in the very early days of Gwar, we'd always see Phil and Dime would always come to shows, and Dime was a big Gwar supporter, and we always really liked the guy. So
That's great.
Hey, and Matt, I know.
Phil and I hang out all the time. He likes meatloaf. I like meatloaf. So me and Phil, we're buds.
You guys are meatloaf buddies. It's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Hey, last time we had Gwar on DWP was out in Kentucky, Louder Than Life.
Yes.
And I found out that, Matt, you are in their documentary.
Yeah, it was great to be in a documentary because going back to see their early shows, like in Trenton, City Gardens, and then all through those years. So it was. You guys remember the early shows?
we loved them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were around right at the start. It's true.
Yeah, and it was great to be a part of that and to be there as an early supporter. And so we've always loved the band. And it's so cool that you guys are fucking still making great albums, still slaying wherever you go, and destroying enemies everywhere.
Yeah, man. We do what we can. Gwar's a rock and roll heavy metal band. We've been around for a long time. It's the product of a lot of creativity on the part of artists and musicians coming together to do something. And it's a pretty unique thing. We're glad that the documentary was made so people could see, sort of the behind the scenes.
Yeah, the histories and metamorphosis. I was honored to be a part of it, guys. I'm very, very
Speak for yourself. I'm only doing this because I got too many felonies to get hired anywhere else.
Hey, talk about. Hey, Lizzy Hale was on this new album. Talk about working with Lizzy Hale on this.
Oh, Lizzy Hale's great. She's like one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like she's kind of like Marilyn Munster, though. We feel bad for her because she's so ugly.
She turned out normal.
Yeah.
Very plain looking, not like us.
Yeah. Not as beautiful as you guys. So you guys want to give her a shot?
Having Lizzy on a Gwar album is legendary, and I talked to Lizzy about that, and she was so honored to fucking be a part of the latest Gwar release.
Well, it was great. She added something very special to the track. She's got an amazing set of pipes, very talented person, so it's an honor.
So cool, and I know you could.
It was a real shame we had to kill her.
Yeah.
Though, she didn't survive it, I don't think.
Yeah, well, maybe I think she kind of got the help. Maybe she's still living, man.
She's alive and well.
But you can add entrepreneur to the Gwar freaking list, man. You guys are doing a lot of shit outside of music too. You got a comic book with Z2 Comics that's out there now, and there's also a spirit that you guys just released too. Was it a
Ragnarok Rye? Yeah,
Rye.
we have a rye whiskey, and we have a. I don't know, we're trying to get into anything that can kill people. We're going to be a part of. That's why we're, weed, all that stuff.
What about like a Gwar flamethrower or something?
Oh,
I want one of those, don't you? I mean,
we can get
I'd throw down
sponsored.
for it.
Yeah, you know.
We'll do flamethrowers.
Yeah, coming this Christmas. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
We'll do pistols.
And what about that comic book too through Z2? I know our friend Josh Bernstein
Bernstein,
worked with you guys on that. Tell us about that.
That was really great, and we get Gwar from the beginning. Gwar has been involved in comics. It really grew out of the kind of underground comics from the 60s and 70s. A huge influence on the look and the lyrics of Gwar, and always in the band there were always comic artists in the band. So hooking up with a real comic company to do something big and significant like a graphic novel was really cool. We got members of our band who helped, they wrote it and did a lot of the art in it. And we also, it's tied to the New Dark Ages, to the album, which is something we hadn't really done before. So the graphic novel and the record go together, and we're happy with it. As happy as Gwar can be, which is not very happy.
Do you know what? Actually, maybe I can talk to your manager Adam about like Gwar performing at an elementary school. I was just thinking about how you can really f with the minds of these young ones,
or at least play School of Rock.
I mean, it's an elementary school, and they don't know it. Maybe you film a video and you're just like, "Oh, we're Gwar," and these kids come out and they're like, "What?"
Can't do it. I'm not allowed within 500 yards of a school.
Well,
He was talking about the felonies before. So.
Him and Gene Simmons, nowhere near.
nowhere near kids. Well, we won't mention that part then. Hey, so I know you guys were just on a big run too. You guys have been nonstop touring. You had Necrogoblicon on there and a few other bands as well.
Necrogoblicon and Crowbot.
Crowbot, those are my boys. That's it, from Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Those guys are a lot of fun.
We've been hitting it hard, man. We did a full U.S. run in the spring, went to Europe, did the festival circuit over there. Now we're back in the United States. We've got a killer support lineup. Crowbot, Necrogoblicon are doing all awesome. John Goblicon and me, we eat at Chili's every night. Pretty sweet.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Hey, and my daughter is here at her first rock festival, and I just saw her just moments before this interview, and she said, "Dad, the guys in Gwar said that I can get blood, sprayed at me," and I was like, "No, Maya, no." And she was like, "No, Dad, no. They said it's cool." I was like, "Of course they said it's cool." No, Maya, no, you can't do that. I'm trying to say no. And she's like, "No, Dad, you better bring it up in the interview." So that was my.
Make no mistake, we all know you're a bad parent. We're just gonna put an exclamation point on that fact.
Maybe that's what I need to do, right? Just,
All kinds of bad parents get their kids soaked in Gwar blood. It's okay.
yeah, I told her it's not just blood, it's Gwar jizz, and then I was like, "Oh, what did I just say?"
I didn't mention that part.
I got you.
That's you. That's
I know,
you,
dude.
man.
I know.
That's
I mean, but it's
fantastic.
Gwar. I mean, I know you guys.
Yeah.
First time I got sprayed by Gwar jizz and blood, it was New Daisy Theater, Memphis, Tennessee, like in 98, 99. That was the first time, man.
Were you
And
surprised when you saw it, or did you know it was
I was
coming?
completely surprised. No, I was my first time that I ever saw Gwar, and I had no idea, but just I was with some fucking chick, and then she got blood, and she was like pissed, and I was like, "Oh man!"
It was like last date?
because
Last
people
date
don't
ever?
know. Maybe the partners of people and fans don't know, but that's the fun part of what you guys do.
That's the threat when you take a date to a Gwar show. You don't know if it's going to turn into, a disaster like she's going to burn your house down and wreck your car, or you're just going to have to be stuck with her for the rest of your life. It could go either way.
Absolutely.
Gwar bringing all of us together, man.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, I'm grateful to have you guys here. I know Matt and I are big fans, and I know you guys are going to spray and slay all over the place here in Sacramento. So thanks for hanging out with us, dudes.
That's great.
Fucking Gwar, man. Landing a spaceship near you. We'll be back with some more awesome bands here from Sacramento and Aftershock.